Nep, 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 nep.
Oh, this is...
Oh, we found her room.
This looks similar to the inside of the house you used to live in, Chrome.
I wonder if it's Phil's room. It probably is.
That's...
What's wrong, Chrome? Oh, this is a console that plays 3D games, right?
It seems quite old, but yes. It is a 3D console of the early days.
Why is this here?
It's mine.
What? Really?
I bought it as soon as 3D games appeared in the world. I left it once a new model came out, however. Philin took this when she left the house. But I don't understand why. I was under the impression she hated 3D games.
You know, Chrome,
What?
maybe we should be focusing on reforming Philin after all. Fighting so much gets a little old. I'd rather see everyone getting along. So that's how she really feels.
But...
That dang resistance. They're so pesky. I wish they... Chromie? Philin, how did you get in? I have the flute. And there's no way you know the password. You cheated. That's no fair. Cheating is always okay when a hero does it. Bam.
We hexed.
Is that true? I didn't know that. Wait! Yeah, right! Cheating is cheating!
Philin, that game console. That's mine, isn't it? Why do you have it? It's a 3D console on top of that.
Well, I use it as a paperweight sometimes, so that's why I have it. That's it. There's no other reason. A paperweight?
That is quite a stretch.
Ugh. Shut up, you meanies! Wait! Villain!
Did she kick you in the shin? We won't stand for that.
Okay, I think this is far enough. Phew. But why can't I get rid of that console? It shouldn't matter that Chromie gave it to me. Yet, I feel like 3D games shouldn't exist. Why?
Again. You don't seem to be the main villain for this story.
Are you awake, Lady
You're
Philin?
the figurehead.
Hey? Huh? I fell asleep?
A comfortable fantasia for a restful sleep. It is fine, Lady Philin. That is what a lullaby is for. How do you feel?
Yeah, I feel fresh. The weird fuzzy feeling went away.
I am glad.
What's wrong?
Lady Philin, why do you still have that game console? I've told you. It's a problem for the head of Bombix Mori to have 3D games.
I know. I'm sorry, but...
I really should dispose of it myself. Please hand it here.
No!
Lady Philin.
This is... Yeah, I'll do it. It's something I need to do myself. Don't worry about it.
I see.
Okay?
It's nothing. I understand. I'll return to my duties for now.
So, you know what? Now she can't part with it. Wait, there's something here. Granite block. Another way to deal with the metal dogus. So that's Philin's room. What about the rest of this area? Yeah, I'm in here. There's still all this to do. There's a treasure or two down there. Wait. I'm gonna fight you so I can get the level for artisans so you can get a little stronger. Is this hidden? Maybe. Oh, there we go. That's how I get up here. This last bit of area. And into wherever
Like the wind! Jump!
this is. Sometimes there might be hiddens over there. Oh, I'm on the roof. This has final battle location set all over it.
Even though they told me over
That's where she ran to.
throw it out.
Villain!
Philly, you chased me this far?
Villain, we just want to talk.
There's no reason 2D and 3D games can't exist in harmony. Don't be stupid. 3D and 2D games are completely different. 3D games are evil. I won't ever forgive 3D games. This world will stay in 2D. In the name of me and Bombix Mori. It doesn't matter who gets in the way. I'll eliminate them all.
She bit her tongue.
I didn't bite my tongue, so stop making fun of me. I won't forgive you.
You're so damn stubborn. Watch out, everyone. Here she comes.
Ready to transform? We're good on share energy, so let's do this. Don't blink. You might miss how cool this is. Goddesses? Huh. It was you this whole time!
Hopefully she doesn't pull out that thing where she turns us into blocks again. Look at the damage I do sometimes. She dropping Dogus on us?
Oh, coordinate!
She got the power of gravity.
Oh,
She's using blocks. Did he do the big damage? No. Let's see if any had maybe like some weaknesses for her. Oh, she healed. I'm just gonna keep doing that.
No way! No way!
Did we get her?
There.
Go on now. There we go. Whoa, hello. Nice.
No way! How could I lose?
Victory. We were unable to use our full strength last time because of the blocks.
Last time? Bombix Mori is over. Give up, villain.
The Resistance is overwhelming your forces. The outcome is obvious. It's time you gave 3D games back to the people of this world.
No, I don't wanna.
Villain, I know when we played together that 2D games were the norm. Feeling nostalgic for old games and cherishing them, that's all good and fine. But you can't hurt people for wanting something new.
Neither of them need to be rejected. 3D games are just as good as 2D.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! I will rule this world with the power of 2D games. They will reign supreme.
Villain, that's enough.
Shut up! Whose fault do you think it is?
Huh?
Philly,
Purple Heart? Leave this to me. Villain. Who did this? The person that made you hate 3D games.
I don't know.
Was it me?
I don't know.
It was me, wasn't it? Of course it was. We always played together. Before...
That's right! It's all your fault, Chromie! When we were living in the same house, we always played 2D games together.
She got the call to be a goddess and left her behind.
We battled together, played side by side, and it was so fun! But the games with the pretty graphics came out, so you neglected me! You left me playing 2D games by myself, and I was just so lonely! You said you wanted to play your fancy games by yourself, and I was just in the way. You stopped paying attention to me, Chromie! All they have going for them are the pretty graphics. They got nicer and prettier. And the more they did, the more you distanced yourself. It's all their fault! That's why I had to get rid of them from this world.
wait, then
What are you mumbling about?
if that's how you feel, then why were you holding on to this?
Hey, that's mine!
Yes, it is. I'm sorry for taking it, but
It isn't yours. That's the very first 3D game console I bought. I forgot I owned that. I have a nicer one now, so you can have it, but...
isn't it strange? The leader of Bombix Mori owns a 3D game console. Hypocrite.
I already told you. I was using it as a paperweight.
Objection. Plenty of other objects would be better suited as a paperweight.
Yeah, like a Wii U. I don't know. I never owned one.
Ugh, you've seen right through me. Oh wow, she admitted it.
Indeed she did. Philin, you never truly hated 3D games. You hated being away from Chrome. What if you could play 3D games together?
We could play them together?
She's right. Did you take this console to search for a 3D game we could play together?
No. 3D games only have pretty graphics. 3D games give all games a bad name. 3D games make people stupid. It makes them lonely. 3D games made Chromie all weird.
What? I'm not weird. I thought about it for a long time. The perfect 3D game we could play together.
You're lying.
Maybe 3D games were more like adult and you couldn't risk her little one?
It's true. Even now, I still want to find one for us to play.
Miss Chrome, it's finished.
What are you doing here?
Did we not advise all engineers to stay at the Resistance base?
We know, but we considered how we could help with your battle, and we made this.
A game?
Yes, it's a game Miss Chrome talked about making.
I... did?
Didn't you say it would be good to have a 3D game where people could play with me?
A game I could play with Chromie?
That's right. The title is Love Chrome Plus.
Huh? Love... me?
That's right. Using the latest tech, we were able to recreate Miss Chrome in-game. In this game, anyone can go on a date with Miss Chrome.
Oh no, you've been waifuized.
It's a 3D game where anyone will be able to play with you, just like you wanted.
Just a second. That isn't what I meant when I said...
I can go on a date with Chromie?
Yeah, you can.
What about kissing?
Of course. The kissing system is incredibly advanced.
Yes, but why though?
Hey!
Can I look up her skirt too?
Oh yeah, baby. As much as you want.
Yes, but why though?
Hey!
Give it to me. I want to play.
Please do.
Oh my. It's Chromie.
Goodness, I haven't seen you in a while. I was starting to get worried.
Chromie's so nice to me. I'm so happy.
Wait, Philin, you see...
Wait, don't ruin her moment. She's finally enjoying a 3D game. She's come around.
She'll break the spell.
Yes. Is this not what you hoped for?
Wow, look at her go. She's so into it. Oh, Chromie. I could just...
Stop licking the screen. Oh my, you're a great kisser. Shall we kiss some more?
I love you, Chromie.
I love you too. Please, wake me up. I can't wake up.
Save me! Save Chromie from the waifu she's become!
Chromie.
What's wrong?
Hey, Chromie.
What's wrong?
Chrome, she's talking to you.
What? Me? What's wrong?
3D games are good. I was wrong.
Wow. There it is, ladies. She has reformed thanks to the power of games.
And also waifu side note, but mostly games, yes.
I'd like to thank games too, but I'm sure it had more to do with her emotions.
Emotions? Or earthly desire?
Hey, Philin, I need to request something of you.
Later. I'm busy. Oh, I'll turn back the engineers I changed into blocks. They have to keep making me games like this.
Hey,
I know this is idiotic, but really, it's for the greater good.
You.
The greater good. Laughable. It's you, the #1 musketeer, Pay Saint Bliss. And with her are...
Oh, yo.
They're acting strange. Lady Philin.
Oh, hey! Great news. 3D games are actually cool.
Yeah, we don't just have Love Chrome Plus either. We have tons of cool games.
why didn't you just lead with one of the other games?
Just a bit of developer mischief.
Worthless.
A song of lament for these sinners. Her desires overcame my labyrinthian suite.
Labyrinthian sweet.
I knew it. That's what was going on.
Chrome?
It was strange. Yeah, Philin isn't very good at games. She's a simple person.
Chromie, that's just rude.
But I know her. She's not so stupid as to blame all of 3D games out of anger.
Chromie!
This had to be your doing, Pay St. Gliss.
When I first met Lady Philin, I found her to be a wonderful person. She sat there, grieving, clutching a console. It was more than enough to move me. Without thought, I called to her. The song for elegant walkers, a tranquil...
Stupid Chromie! Stupid, stupid!
Oh, how beautiful.
What should I do?
You there.
Huh? Who are you?
Her voice, exquisite. Her innocence, unspotted by vile complexities. A style of grace. Her small frame implied a lower graphical capacity. Indeed, Lady Philin was the embodiment of the ideal 2D game. I finally met you, my star.
Star?
Yes. What is the matter, my star? Why are you crestfallen?
Well, you see...
That meeting was, in fact, a miracle.
She's so spellbound. It's creepy.
Say your big reveal and the game botched it again. I don't know. Ugh. That's like the third or fourth time I seen where like a cutscene goes to a whatchamacallit and then the text doesn't appear.
Lady Philin was troubled. Her dearest companion abandoned her for 3D games.
That time it just sat there.
She ran away from home to find a game they could play together. It is an admirable story. Lady Philin is kind and slow to anger. Yet, the heart is fragile and easily swayed. I saw the tiny thorns within her heart. With 2D games, they could have played together. With 3D games, Chrome would refuse to acknowledge her very existence. That was why I allowed a melody flow and invited her to a labyrinth of the heart, to my labyrinthian suite.
Hey, is that true? You were... in my heart?
You know, don't you? My suite invites a heart into it and simply guides them.
You're brainwashing people.
I would appreciate it if you didn't describe it in such a vulgar way. One more thing. Let me tell you what the target is for the effect of my suite.
What is it?
It's memories.
Memories.
Correct. I borrowed Lady Philin's power to alter the memories of everyone in the world. You goddesses should have stayed sunken in the ocean of oblivion.
That means you're the bastard who sealed away our powers!
Poofy!
Uh-oh. That's a lot bigger than the last time we saw him.
Dragon? Poofy? Hey, that's Poofy?
Yes, and she must be very attached to you, always following you around.
Philin, Poofy is...
I know. I remember now. Poofy. The young dragon I took in a long time ago. Hey, Chromie, for the next game?
Hey, Philin. That little dragon is back again.
Aw, man. I only gave her food one time. She's kind of annoying. Here, come in. Hey, that tickled. You're hungry, huh? Okay, I'll go get you some.
And now it's gonna be a boss fight.
Poofy!
She was a troubling existence. Whenever she was near you, your heart would attempt to awaken from the labyrinth. Each time I had to have you listen to my labyrinthian suite all over again.
Each time?
Yes, that's right. And each time I played with your heart, Lady Philin. In total, 7 times.
That can't be.
You. How could you? A heart is not a toy. You had no right to do this.
You should be thanking me. You were able to listen to my suite 7 times. Esther here has only listened 3 times. The Mad King, just once. They haven't been graced by it the way you have. Only, it seems I overdid it this last time.
Oh, yo.
Yeah, they're fully under control.
It seems both of their hearts have gotten lost in my labyrinth.
What a nasty thing to do. It's all making sense now. You're the ringleader of this whole thing.
Maybe Philin held on because of her goddessness too.
Brilliant deduction, detective. Now, what will you do? Arrest me?
Hey, what are you doing to Poofy?
I'm making her much stronger, of course. Thank Bombix Mori's research for that. Oh yes, I hadn't told you about that either, Lady Philin. Whoops. We were conducting experiments at the amusement park. Yet, you were told animals at the petting zoo merely escaped, but it doesn't exist.
Hey, why you?
What other things are you hiding from her, Pei? She deserves to know.
Ah, yes. Well, I promised her I would capture Chrome, but... In fact, I ordered for her to be killed. If her heart wavers at Poofy, I can't imagine Chrome's effect on her.
No!
Keep it together, Philin. Thanks for the info, Pei. Your schemes are useless now.
Nonsense. I merely need her to enjoy an 8th labyrinthian suite. I hope you look forward to it, Lady Philin. But before that, we must first start with the prelude. Inputting command now. A ruthless funeral march for these insects. Devour them, Poofy!
Poofy!
Stay back, Philin.
No! Leave this to me!
Philin, it's dangerous. Don't be reckless.
I raised her. Poofy knows me. It's gonna be okay. My Poofy won't lose to some dumb machine. Snap out of it, Poofy! Or I won't give you any more snacks! Wake up! You're a proud dragon, I know it! Don't lose to a machine! Poofy!
Poofy, what are you doing? Finish these goddesses at once!
Poofy attacked the 3 musketeers.
Good job, Poofy!
How can this be?
Your machine is useless. Your research was a waste of time.
You wretched beast. Just see what happens when you defy me!
What are you doing?
She is being pushed past her limits, invoking a rampage. It must be painful.
Poofy!
How dare you! That's my line, goddess. You are ruining my beautiful plan. Ruining my sublime 2D love of Lady Philin! Sublime 2D love? You are nothing but a freak. I will shut you up for the last time. Bombix Mori still has the 3 musketeers! Mad King, Esther, let us go!
Oh, yo.
Philin, stay with Poofy.
Crony!
The Mad King and Esther. I know there are enemies, but I feel bad for them.
You're actually a little relieved, aren't you? That she's not constantly after you.
Well, yes, a little bit.
Manipulative bitch must go down. It's all 3 of you this time. Time to dump. 9 HP. Oh, she's down already. Oh, might have gotten all of you. Drop a heal.
Try again.
Yeah.
Victory! With this, the world shall return to normal.
Fool, I have a form too. I've been serving for this.
Foolish goddesses. What are you saying?
Pei?
Don't you get it? You can't win!
Do you have something up your sleeve? Out with it!
Oh, of course. It seems you've forgotten about my machine!
What are you doing?
There is actually a command so dangerous, I removed it from the field guide. It is, of course, only known to me.
What?
Now, watch and see! Inputting. Final command. Ugh.
What the?
I don't want this! Poofy!
Hey, what the heck is that?
Listen now, goddesses! No, I no longer have any songs to send to you all.
I am now the ultimate life form. Not even the power of the goddesses can best me. Now, become my ally, and I will give you control over half the world.
The ultimate dragon. Become my ally, I'll give you control over half the world. Hell no.
The answer is no. Indeed, the world was originally for us goddesses, and all those who live in it.
It could never be yours. You only want suffering.
Come at me. I'll show you how weak you really are!
So that is your answer. I will use this power to defeat you, foolish goddesses!
Come all this way just to say just to accept your offer. Keep an eye on him while I keep on dumping. Oop. I get worried when the game does that. Ooh. I think I can hit with a stat effects on him. Ah, that's my regen going off. Anybody, we too strong for you.
Goddess.
To a bright future.
Hear anything. This is nothingness. Even though 2D is supreme, I cannot follow along with 3D.
You shouldn't blame games for your senses not being able to catch up. You're not even a nostalgia nut. You're just a cranky old lady.
2D is... 8-bit sound is supreme.
8-bit BGMs and full orchestras alike. Neither of them should be denied.
You couldn't understand that. You're just too old. Your mind is too narrow.
It's pathetic. I wish I cared enough to pity you.
Poofy! 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 Did you come to your senses?
Did she will herself out of Pei's control?
She just loved Philin that much, it seems.
Poofy! Don't go, Poofy! Poofy! No! Even though I was being controlled, I still did all this. This is my fault. I'm just sad.
I wonder what happened to the other two musketeers.
Along with Pei, they must have.
Huh? Hoyo? Huh? Where am I? Esther, are you okay?
She down there?
She's back from the dead. Huh? I wasn't dead.
You are unharmed. How is this possible?
Take care of her. It's over for me and Pei. But Esther was a good one.
Who's there?
Wish I could play with you, Nep Mouse. Guess I'll have to play with Pei now.
The Mad King saved her?
It seems like it.
Hoyo, I remember now. I heard Artie's voice. She told me to make an amazing 2D game that would smoke 3D games out of the water.
Yes, even as 3D and VR enter the mainstream, 2D games will never disappear.
I'll drink to that.
What's important is whether or not they're fun.
That is the most beautiful thing I've ever heard.
That's the whole mission statement of this channel.
I totally agree.
That's what I'll do then. 3D is cool, but I really love pixel art.
I suppose this means my first-gen console will still be useful.
Yes. Although smaller in scope, the shares still exist. They still come in.
Is this just them saying, hey, people are still making Dreamcast games?
People do have some strange tastes after all.
What was the point of saying that? Come on, Esther. Please make a game that'll show these 4 goddesses how it's really done.
You got it!
Could you maybe let us help out with that too? I want to make a 2D game.
Huh? What are you doing here? Artie! Hi! You're alive? Are you here to fight?
Hey, back down. I don't want to fight any more than you do. We lost. No more lives, no more credits, game over. Right, music snob?
You are correct.
You know, if you just co-opt with me and Esther, we might have won this whole thing.
I apologize.
I'm just glad you're both still alive!
Esther, Bombix Mori. We lost to you all. We lost to those who truly, deeply love games. But this does not mean 2D games are inferior to 3D ones.
Yeah, we're gonna make the best 2D game ever. It's gonna crush you guys.
Bring it on!
Also, if you lose, Nep Mouse, then you're going to the trial grounds.
I don't know about that, but let's just have a fair fight, okay? Ho-yo-yo! We're all good now, right, Pi? Right, Artie?
Don't call me! Ugh, forget it.
Wait, but how are you still alive?
Hell if I know. Even I thought I was done for. I'm just as confused. But then...
Poofy. She gave her life to save us. Even after everything I've done.
She was the kindest monster, the kindest person I ever met.
Lady Philin.
She was a good kid who couldn't abandon the love for games you both have inside. That's why, don't waste her sacrifice.
I promise you. I will make a 2D game that won't lose to 3D in her honor.
We will put our all into it as well.
That's right. We're all friends here. We can be rivals, too. You better get ready.
A healthy competition sounds lovely. Everyone! Are you all right? Iffy! Compa!
Hey, you two. What are you doing here?
I'm sorry, Chrome. Compa and I talked after you guys left.
What?
We wanted to help. I know you said to stay behind, but we couldn't just wait there. I realize we have some leftovers.
Leftovers?
The candy that girl was looking for to calm the monsters with. We had some left.
I remembered the recipe and thought you might have to fight unruly monsters. We decided to come and bring it to you just in case.
A candy like that really existed.
Philin.
It's too late. Poofy. She turned to ash.
Huh?
This ash. This was a monster?
That's right. Please don't touch it. I need to keep it safe.
Huh? Hey! There's something here!
Yeah, there's that little orange thing I was twitching.
It's an egg!
What? What did you say? Is this Poofy's egg?
Don't ask me.
It's hatching!
Little Poofy.
Poofy? Are you Poofy? Poofy! I'm so happy, Poofy! What the heck is going on?
Dragons are a mysterious species. No one really knows what powers they hold, but it goes beyond that.
This must be because of the bond between Philin and Poofy.
Oh! Yes, this is because of the bond between Philin and Poofy. Yep, easy stuff.
Hey, that's what I just said! Why are you copying me?
Well, I just thought it sounded cool and I wanted to be a part of it, okay?
Classic Neptune. Indeed.
I'm going to stay here with Poofy. Philin? This place is safe for monsters. I'll raise her here and we'll protect the island, just like you. The 4 goddesses. Ah, I see. That's a great plan. It'll be a peaceful island where everybody can enjoy games.
I think I'd like to be an island kid too.
Looks like we're staying too.
It would certainly appear that way.
It seems we will have to watch out for your island nation at this rate.
Right.
I have to return to my nation and rebuild it too.
Me too. Me 3. Well, I'm just gonna eat some pudding first and then take a nap, but...
Hey,
Do not worry, Chrome. I will make sure Neptune tends to her work. As a failsafe, we do have IF and Kappa on our side.
It'll be a competition to see which nation can be the most peaceful and fun!
It looks like everything's good over on Nep's side too.
You know, I actually played the 3D games you guys made. Secretly, of course. Bombix Mori made some 2D games I really liked too. How funny.
No one can deny the power of a fun game.
Everything's okay now. With a hero goddess like myself, this was inevitable. Oh,
What is it, Neptune?
I saved this world, right? Which means it's mine now. I can do what I want. Yippee! I can do anything. Kneel before me, mankind.
are you trying to become an evil king now? That's the last thing I need.
You go from pro tag to antag? That's not cool, Nep.
I'm kidding. I'm a much better goddess than an evil king, right? Right?
Don't leave me hanging.
Well, you already are a goddess, and there is no need to change roles.
In fact, you would be the worst evil king the world would ever see.
You'd be more like a useless evil king.
Yeah, you say that, but I just got through, that one game where the pro tag made the antag.
Okay, yeah, whatever. You're a goddess. In theory, a goddess.
Somehow, a goddess.
In a way, a goddess.
You don't take my goddesshood seriously at all. I work so hard. Ugh, so dumb.
Dumb? But, Nep, you're our goddess.
Compa. All right. I'm gonna keep being your goddess, okay? I'll be the best goddess ever. Come on, world. Follow me.
Well, that was brief. Hero Goddess Neptune. This game was real rough around the edges with the whole, graphically it was and everything. I mean, it started off looking really good with, like, the jumping around and everything else. It was something different. Like I said, I, likened it to Odin Sphere. Still, this is Artisan Studios' first crack at a game? And I can say I played the worst on this channel? I like what they tried to do, like with the battle-wise and everything else. It made things a little bit more interesting. Even if I did kind of still work down to brute force at the end. That's just how I roll. I will blame, yeah. That's me. I'm not gonna push like the game and blame it for that, for trying to do something different. I commend them for putting the effort together. Where are these games though? Look at that like boss fight. Just shooting whatchamacallit's at it. It's like Mylon's Castle or something. We see this all the time. This could have been like a 2D thing. Oh wow, now it's Ghosts and Goblins, right? Oh, there's Mylon's Castle. Yeah, look at that. Oh, we got concentration now. Neptune Noir, Blonde Bert. Only use Neptune and Blonde. Ultimate Dragon of Nostalgia. Is that what that thing was called? We had 2D games rule, 3D games rule. I like that they said the message of as long as it's fun. That's how I roll with all these games. Past and present. Neptune and her friends were hailed as the heroes who saved the world. The four goddesses once again became the leaders of this world and led it to an era of peace. Thus the legend was born. So is this like a prologue, maybe? Is that what they tried to do? A never-ending adventure. I guess now I can just, like, wrap up and do other things. I know there's, like, quests I gotta do. There's some trophies I gotta get. There's actually one more I can get right now. By entering Kampa's house. Wifey Kampa! What is it? Why are you barging in like this? What's wrong, Nep Nep? Gaian, I mean Istu, she's bullying me. I am not bullying you, I'm only asking you to fulfill your goddess duties. But I am. Listen, I know you are trying. But the rebuilding of Neptunia has only just begun. You got a lot to do to get that out from under the water. There is a mountain of work that must be finished. Ooh. Stay still a second, Nep. Kampa? You can see a white hair. Oh, no! Don't move, I'll pull it out. There. See? Oh, it's... Neptune? I'm working way too hard. Seriously? Yeah, seriously. This is a product of my stressful work environment. You know, I really wish I could work so much more, but clearly... my body's telling me it's overworked. I need to take it easy. For my health. Dang, you know, I'd like to do more for Neptune, but I just can't. Gotta listen to my body, you guys. What bad timing. Why, universe? Why treat your star hero like this? I'm so frustrated. Sideways glance. Not buying it, huh? I'm not sure how to follow that up. Okay, you may rest, but only for a little. Yippee! Time to hit the hot springs! Right, you mentioned going there before, didn't you? We said when the Bombix Mori stuff ended, we'd go. So, when we going? Well, we'd have to... Now? Nep Nep looks serious. Come on, let's go now. I will arrange it. But this is concerning. What do you mean? If Neptune's lazy, the other nations will gain majority control of its shares. Well, I got a great idea. It's so cold, Bromie. Don't whine, I'm cold too. I mean, none of y'all, some of y'all are not even wearing, like, leggings. Neptune, why'd you gather us out here? Don't blame me, Isti told me there's a great little hot spring out here. Hot springs are lovely, but you really gotta climb this mountain? Don't worry, just think about how nice the hot spring's gonna be. Did you really need to invite everybody? Like, why are we all here? That's easy. We're all friends and we save the world together. Onwards! Hey, the hot springs. I've never been to one of these before. It's nice. Right? See, wasn't this worth it? Don't you like it, Chromie? Give me some space, I'll wash your hair in a minute. You two seem to be getting along just fine now. The water's really nice, I'm glad we came. See? I told you. Also, Kampa's pudding waiting for us. In short, if every nation's goddess is here, their amount of shares won't change. So that's why you invited us. What? I have no idea what you... Whatever. It's typical. Vert? Yes? Look like you got bigger. Oh? Whether they're swelling from fatigue or simply growing, I am unsure. I want to steal them. I would gladly give them away. My back's always quite stiff. So I can deflate them and throw them off a cliff. You jealous, Blonde? No. Big boobs are just ugly lumps of fat. That's what they tell me anyway. My goodness. Wonder what kind of people are telling Philin that sort of thing. Crummy? You don't want to know. Blonde, you want to visit my island? You'd be super popular. That wouldn't make me happy at all. Some of you folks say smaller's better, but I did my best to make mine bigger. I'm not too big or small. Best of both worlds. Hehe. The breasts of a hero. You're all so stupid. Noir? The size of your chest doesn't matter. Arguing over it does nothing. Oh, you're right. It's that mindset that caused the whole conflict between 3D and 2D to begin with. Wait. Is that what it boiled down to? You really woke me up to what matters in life. There really wasn't anything... You're so right. I was acting like a total Bombex Maurice soldier. I've come to my senses. Thanks, Noir. Come on, I was just getting annoyed speaking my mind. No, don't be so modest. You spoke like a true hero and saved us from the Great Boob War. From now on, you are the Boob Hero. That sounds so awkward. You're an amazing Boob Hero. Hooray! Boob Hero! I bestow praise on thee. You sound like complete idiots. They sound like idiots? I believe it's much worse than that. What freaking ever. How about these hot springs, though? Indeed. Hooray for the Boob Hero! Stop calling me that! Breast Hero.
Jump! Like a kangaroo!
Yeah, even though, like I said, more rough around the edges than I would have liked, I still stuck through it at least enough to finish it. Although, there was like a time where I was looking at this, I'm like, no, it's part of a Neptune. I can't like end it on like a, no, I'm not doing this. I had to, so, like I said, I've suffered through, worse games than this that I had to like get rid of. But, again, I just felt like I wanted to like end it on like a better note than this. Maybe another game will come out and then I'll bring that back. It'll still be a while before that happens. Again, last I checked, they're doing the VTuber thing, so I don't know.
Like the wind!
Still, this game had, this game's got a lot of potential going for it, so I hope, Artisan Studios doesn't take this, as a wrong way. Like, it's a good, like, as far as first steps go, like I said, I bring the Naughty Dog arguments, you know.
Like a kangaroo! Zoom!
For a first try. I assume this might be better on, like, you know, if this got on Steam, maybe because they do a lot more patching than PlayStation 4 does, and they might have fixed some of the options that they might have had. But, that will do for Super Neptunia RPG. I get to retire the Nep thing at the end, so... sing along if you know it. This concludes our Sim Nep Time Sim Nep channel!